in the course of your discussion, we can just cut to a poster and to a photograph of the parochial and all those wee things.
Aye.
Just you talk away, feel free.
So I says, right, I'll have a go with this Johnny McAvoy man, and hoked around and poked around to get numbers, and finally got this guy called Tom Costello, who turned out to be a good old friend, and he took over the cadet show band later on in life. That was a good nerve. I have to tell you that now, about 63 up in the field after this here. I'm in 67 and then I'm looking to go back to 63. But anyway, we've got Johnny McAvoy's number, and they're looking 100 quid. That's what he was looking for. And I said, as long as he said, you do the second half of the show, you throw on a couple of wee mini mouse acts, as he called them then. And he said then, Johnny McAvoy will do the whole second half of the show. I said, the whole second half? And I said, okay. So I was afraid, like, you know what I mean? I was out on a limb here, and these boys were waiting by with a machine gun, like, you know, ready to let go at any time. So Eileen Donaghy wasn't doing nothing. I mean, nothing. And I said to Bodie Serena, what do you think, maybe pull out Eileen in here for, you know, Colleen and all, meeting like an alley of Braggaville, like. He says, what a bad idea. So I shoots over to the mine and have a word with Eileen, and Eileen agreed, 35 quid. That was my backup. So I built it as Johnny McAvoy, all this there, and then he was number one at our machine working thing. And I built up Eileen then on the poster too, but, you know, local girl and all this crack. And you know what? Tom Sullivan was selling the tickets for us, but I made some blunder that night, I tell you, oh, brain God rest him. Well, I had myself locked in the toilets. They would have lynched me, I had got me. And this wasn't the parochial committee, it was just the ordinary people colliding. We had the tickets all sold, right? Just Oliver Keyser, Braggaville, God rest him, he was doing their pay box and that. And people were coming up and paying in, and taking the money and then going and taking seats. Then the people with the tickets arrived.
Yes.
Confusion of the biggest fucking degree.
Oh, no.
So the next time Tom Sullivan directed us a plan of the hall, and then, you know, with a split in two, you know what I mean, you had a half here and a half, you know how you do it,
Yeah.
and you know how to do it better than I do. So nothing went wrong after that. I brought Johnny McAvoy to Colleen 4 times inside 9 months, and 4 times he packed that parochial hall. And in between that we had the 3 Coins, the Jolly Tinkerman from Dungannon, what do you call them from Cookstown? John McCaffrey married your cousin. What the hell was their name? It's on the poster anyway. These boys are all good, and only £15 a time. That's all I was giving them, 15 quid each. Every night was the same. I put the whole lot of them one night together in Aidan and I packed her. There was 9. Done the same one night in Town Hall in Cookstown. No big stars, just them guys there. 3 Coins were the top of the bill there. Pat Woods were a class out singer. He's still singing. You know, from Katy there. He still does a bit of work there. And he's pretty good, like, you know. He was the front singer of the Majestic Show Band at Open Eden Dark Hall. They were known then as the Satellites. I have that actual picture in our collection. I mean, you'll see the Satellite Show Band, they're all standing. That's where the picture was taken up at Eden Dark Hall. John Joe, again, my friend, and I was at his grave yesterday. I was down in Harbour yesterday and I called down to the grave yesterday. And he was at an invitation night that in Eden Dark. And Jim Devlin, God rest him, was on the door now. The dancing all was over, and I said to Jim Devlin, can you go in and have a look around, you know, want to see this place. And it was right enough, it was astonishing that, you know, whenever it opened, it was a fantastic building, like, deadly. But that's actually opened it, you know, Pat Woods and the Satellites, and then they wanted to be the Majestic. Thought the old folk thing went a dinger anyway, and so on. We brought in the Wolf Tones, we brought in the Dubliners. The only thing is, Luke Kelly got drunk and disorderly the night before they were coming to Colleen and was arrested and put in jail. That was in January '68. And Paddy Riley, he was brought in as the stand-in for Luke Kelly, but he was unknown to me or to the audience. But he was brilliant. And they went up to town, had a few drinks and all, and the Dubliners, like, and then come back down and done their show. And Jim Macon said, I'll make it up to you, you know, because Kelly wasn't here. And he said, you'll have to do something, Jim boy, you know. But I said, you're not cutting any money off a night, but we didn't need any money cut off because the hall was stuffed, but had a good night all right. Everybody was having there. Only 350 quid, the Dubliners. That's all they were.
And how much was it into them?
Oh, I think I charged 10 bob and 7 6, I think that was the prices. From the old post, I had that old poster as well. The only thing is it's wrote in black marker, and I'm going to get a printouts done for them, you know, just put them on, make them look a wee bit more professional. And he brought them back to me, and it was in May of the following year. But I stayed at Friday night not working Carlisle, which was right. You know, what about 200 of it? But remember there in phone box used to be in the town. And Jim Macon says, I have a dog run the night. And see if the dog wins, don't you worry about the Dubliners. He'd be all right, I'll not be hurting you.
Professional, but professional.
Huh?
It's going ahead, keep going, I'll be one out here.
So the Dubliners came in and it was smallish bird, 200 or thereabouts, a Friday night, and it was the summertime. It was a dead duck, like, you know, I had to pull out curtains and everything to make the place look dark, you know. The daylight was getting in, and the atmosphere wasn't, just wasn't right. But there's a wee guy running about with Jim Macon, he's go for Mickey Connolly, I called him. And Mickey was dispatched up the town to the phone box to see how this dog had done or not done. So I see him come back into the back of the dressing rooms, and the parochial then. The thumbs up, like, you know. He says, this must be a winner. When he wasn't doing this, he's doing this. So I says to Aiken in a couple of minutes' time, he says, well, where did that go there? Where did that dog be here? He says, that dog crossed the line, Finbar. He said, can you give me £200? I says, oh, I can handle that all right. And that's all I want. And that was it, 200 quid. That was the Dubliners twice for £550, right?
Like when you consider how huge they were that day.
Oh, massive, man, massive.
Especially Luke Kelly.
Ah.
1963.
Well, Luke came that night now. I have to say Luke was there that night.
I know Rick up ones even from New Mills and everywhere was at.
Oh.
1963 the field.
Yeah. Eileen Reid and the cadets pulled in about 5 o'clock, and the Pope, John the 23rd, wasn't well. I mean, he was not well. And there was a panic match on anyway, and all the God squad was there in the hut, we hut, you see, this was all huddled in there. And if we get in, we were very lucky, got our heads through the door. The rest of them was all up on top of Looney, like whatever. And 6:15, the news hit. Your man died. Oh, devastation all around the field here. What are we going to do here and all this here? And Looney, the dance has to be cancelled. I said, you can't cancel the dance, the band's here. The band had set up, they were practicing in the field. I said, you can't do that. He said, oh, he says, I had to go and see them on the bushes. I said, well, you just tell him, I says, the Pope's dead in Rome, and this is Colleen, and the band's here, and let the dance go on ahead. So off he went anyway, and he was away by, and with his fingers crossed and everything crossed. And he come back down the road and he said, what are you talking to that man up there? I said, I haven't even a bicycle. I can't drive a car, and I haven't even got a bicycle. How was I talking to him? There was no mobile phones in them days or whatever. Well, he said the same thing as you said. I said, what was that? He said, the Pope's dead in Rome. This is Colleen, let the dance go on. And that's a true bill. This is what really turned me back. And you know when he was at the dance, nearly 1,500 people at 6 bob a head. We booked the band, John Joe and me, in Carrickmore Hall in August the year before for £60. That time they were managed by a guy that played in the band, Pat Murphy, played the mouth organ just. And then Tom Costello, Johnny McAvoy's